Hi everyone, I'm going to try this again. I've been trying to get on Facebook Live since last week and I keep losing connection. So I'm actually sitting on the floor in the middle of my bedroom hoping that I have a good connection. I'm on the iPad today, so I know some of you hate when I do it on the iPad. I get it. I know it's got the bars on either side, but it was not working my laptop, and I so just wanted to connect with you guys today. So don't send me messages saying you hate it like this. I know you do, and I just want to make sure that we can still stay connected. I didn't do it last week, so I'm trying to do it today. So again, I'm just hoping the moon and the stars and everything align so that we don't lose connection. I've been trying for 20 minutes today, and last week I tried also. So let's get started. So today's topic is all about how to get luckier. And I have a worksheet on this already, so if you want to go ahead and visit FEMCITY.com, you can go ahead and download a worksheet on how to be luckier in life and business. And I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how you can get luckier in life and in business. So the first thing that you have to recognize is that being lucky is like a muscle. You know, the more you exercise it, the more that you use it, the easier things come to you. And so if you're sitting there saying that you're so unlucky in life and that you have such bad luck, that's probably not a good mindset to have. Hi, Giselle. So the mindset's all about changing it so that you can accept opportunities all over the place, because when you try to manifest things in life, if you want to manifest $1 bazillion or if you want to manifest love, really things come to you in forms of opportunities and luckiness that are not wrapped in the fabric that you are expecting. So I'm going to say it one more time. Sometimes, or often, opportunities and luck arrives in our lives in cloth that we're not expected to be wrapped in. So it could look like something else. So my first tip on how to grow your luckiness is to recognize that there are opportunities everywhere. Everywhere you look, there are opportunities. A perfect example is years ago when I owned my own PR agency, I met this woman at a FEMCITY event actually, and we had just met. And I kind of shared some information with her through email. And one day she reaches out to me and says, hey, I've got this client and I can't really take on this client, but I think that you would be great at it. And I said, sure. I said yes to the opportunity and met with them, ended up landing the account. It was $20,000. It was my largest account ever at the time. So that was all about showing up. I went to the event. I networked with someone. I followed up. I was ready for opportunity to show up in any format. It didn't come to me as a $20,000 mark. It just said, hey, I can't really take this on. It's a really small client. Do you want it? Do you want to take a look at it and see if it's a good fit? For her, it was a small account. For me, it was one of my largest ones. So even though it was wrapped in small opportunity and it was wrapped in kind of like this tossed kind of a side thing, it turned out to be a really, really great account for me, which ended up leading me to multiple other opportunities that made a lot of money for my business. So that's a great example, is that opportunities everywhere. Every single person you know, every single connection, every single time that you're interacting with someone, you are right there at the cusp of getting a new opportunity in your life, and you have no idea how much money it's going to be valued. You have no idea. So even if it looks small, if it looks puny, it comes from someone that you don't really even know, that you maybe just met, it can really be something very, very big. So the second thing is that you want to act on it. So let's say you have an opportunity or some sort of, I don't know, chance that comes across. Act on it. Act on it. Act on it. And so the reason why I say that over and over again is that so many times I've reached out to vendors to get quotes, and the ones that respond fast and give me the answers that I need generally get it. I can't tell you how many times I've had vendors that reach out to me 2 months later, or a month later, or 3 weeks later and say, oh, I finally got the quote for you, or I'm working on it. You have to act on it in a very fast way. It's only going to be there for a little bit more time. A great example of this is that my housekeeper was looking for, my past housekeeper was looking for new houses to clean. And so she kept telling me how she was really wanting to make more money. She really needed more houses. She really, really, really needed. So I did. I helped her. I introduced her to someone who was looking for a new housekeeper every single week. Would have been great money for her. And they reached out. They made an appointment to meet each other. It was a friend of mine that needed someone desperately. And, you know, she rescheduled. And then she rescheduled the rescheduled. And so 2 days went by, and she tells me that she's excited about the opportunity, and she can't wait to meet with them. And I had to tell her, they already hired someone. Because when you reschedule and you reschedule, there are other people that are there that grab that opportunity. They don't let it kind of simmer there. They're grabbing, they're acting on it. Same thing with the vendor quote. Every single time I'm asking for a vendor quote, it never fails. There are always going to be a handful of people that sit on that quote, that's it. And then finally, like 2 months later, and I'm like, the project's already over. It's already done. So when an opportunity shows up, even if it looks small, even if it looks tiny, but it fits into alignment with where you're going, you need to act on it. Like now. Like now. Don't wait. And then the third thing is that here's the biggest secret, is that no one's going to do your life for you. Like if you're waiting for some knight to come along and take all of these things away or to give you $1 bazillion, it's never going to happen. It always lies with yourself, with you. So if you want luck, if you want opportunities, it has to start from you. Because here's the thing. I know that when people do things halfway, the world knows that. They know, the universe knows. It's like when my kids do a fast report and then they get a C. Well, because the teacher knows. The teacher knows that you've kind of sped your way through that. So the same thing with life opportunities. If you're doing work for clients and you're only doing it halfway and you think you're getting it over their eyes and you think that they don't know, they totally know. And guess what? They're going to look for somebody else that's going to give it their all. So if you have an opportunity that's waiting there, don't just water it down. Nothing watered down tastes good. And I've always said that. No watered down coffee, no watered down wine, and no watered down you. It never, ever, ever does well. You might kind of get it past them for a couple of months, but at the end of the day, people know when you're in all the way and when you're not. It can be in friendships, relationships, it can be in your diet, it can be at working out. I remember for years I would complain like how chubby I was and how chubby I was. Well, you know what? I wasn't eating the best. So I wasn't giving it my 100%. I wasn't giving it my all, but I was blaming other people. Really, the blame and the accountability lies with myself. So give it your all. When you do have these opportunities, give it your all. The world will notice. People will take note. You will be filled with integrity, and that attracts more and more opportunities. So show up, give it your best, and you're going to see the world of luckiness is going to open for you. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, I am sitting in the middle of my floor with my dresser because I couldn't find any other connection anywhere else in this entire building. So I'm so sorry. And I know it's on the iPad. I know some of you are going to be really upset. It's the iPad. It's got the things on the side. I totally know it's because my laptop wasn't connecting. And I really wanted to go ahead and connect with you guys. So yes, Giselle says, great hashtag, no watered down. Yeah, there's another class that I taught about how we perform in a watered down version, and it's never good. It's never ever good, and people know it. Just like you know when someone waters down your wine or your coffee, people know when you water down a human too, and we should be flourishing at our best. That's how the world wants to see us, stepping into our greatness all the time. So, all right, download the worksheet. You can go to FEMCITY.com. It's absolutely free. You do have to join as a community member, which is absolutely free as well. We have tons and tons and tons of free worksheets. And again, it's not the most luxurious Facebook Live this morning. I'm going to the gym after this because I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to pedal my fastest and eat my best today and be the best that I can to serve the world and those that are around me. And let me know how it goes. Hey, Samantha, no watered down wine. Yeah, that's another great talk that I did. I can't remember where. I think it was for, I can't remember, maybe it's on our worksheet, but it's the whole watered down, nothing ever works like that. And again, opportunity doesn't show up the way you think it will. It never shows up, but it does. When you're looking for opportunities in a certain path, they usually show up clothed in something else. So you have to kind of always be searching to make sure that you don't lose any of those opportunities. So, all right, I'm wishing you guys a great rest of the week. I'm hoping next Monday I have an easier time connecting and I can do it through my laptop and in a more beautiful background and not in my fitness clothes. So, all right, wishing you guys a great rest of the week. Thanks for joining. Bye, Giselle. Bye, Samantha. Bye.